Okay, we've had a short break. I'm nervous. I'm gonna take a sip of wine real quick. Alright. We're just gonna run. This is what we're doing. Yep, we're just running. This is what you're gonna do. Oh! You're just gonna run. Okay? Yep, you're just gonna run. You're not gonna worry about anything, and you are just gonna run. Jump over everything. Open! Oh my god, this is so fucking nerve-wracking. Bro, help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help! 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 Please! Why is this so long? Go! Back hall. Okay. He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hornstein glittered in the soothing warm yellow light of a setting sun. He turned his head to the calm ocean, reaching towards the coast of Portugal, and thought, is this another dream? No, it's a fucking nightmare, you idiot. Holy shit. Are we done with water? Are we fucking good? Ugh. Well, this sounds like a lot more peaceful music. Sorry, I didn't mean to blow your eardrums out. As you can see, it was a very stressful moment. From here on out, everything is definitely super blurry. I do remember the fountain. I don't remember where any of these doors lead. Well, that's weird. I'm gonna go in here because the door opened, right? That's what you do.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Okay. Is there nothing over here? It's not. This must be the elevator. Can I take it yet? It's broken, isn't it? No. We're gonna save it. We'll save it. We've got a place to go. Machine room? It's locked. Okay. So we're not coming to this area right now, but we know that this is ultimately where we need to go. We've got some upstairs. This is where we came from. Stairs. What's over here? Whoa. What is this? Storage? I don't... Hold on. Let's go check out what's upstairs first before we go and make a decision. Because I really don't know which way we need to be going first. I'm trying to do this. This is the guest room. Study. He climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the clock, and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought. It's enough. For what? I feel like I'm in the wrong spot now.
journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Because you keep fucking everything in it. That's why. That's what they want with it. You need to quit writing everything in your fucking journal, bro, because they're gonna figure you out. Telling you. Is this... Oh, is this where I was staying? Because he said journal, and he was looking for his journal. Everything is a mess.
Daniel? What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
I have a bad habit of thinking something's gonna happen if I pick something up. Alright, we got our
2nd of
note.
July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Okay, so I'm glad I chose the right way, because I saw that was page 1 out of 3. So, we're on the right track. There was nothing in there. We picked up a crowbar. Oh, laudanum. Perfect. Another note.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Whoa. Wait. See, I thought I was missing something because I remember something about an orb, but I thought it was just a thing that I touched in the spare room. But now I do remember picking up pieces of orb, but am I missing some? I don't remember how this works. I'm not too sure. So we're just gonna go with it, I guess. What is that? Oh, that ain't weird. Okay. Well. Door is stuck due to... Oh! I've got... I know what I have to do. I have to hide. I have to hide. I have to hide. I have to hide. I'm not even peeking. I know I've watched gameplays of people peeking, and I'm not peeking. I can hear it. The biggest thing that sucks about this game is you literally have nothing to defend yourself. There's no weapons, nothing to use against these monsters. All you have to do is run and hide. Oh, did he leave? I think he's gone. Okay, that was quick. Whoa, he left a note. Did he leave? No, we just had to rush. That's right. Okay, I didn't read it. There's nothing in the drawers.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
You're fucking telling me, bud. Strange indeed. Strange indeedy. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. Oh. Okay. Well. Ew. Wait. Was Gestrum study? Did I go in the study? He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Okay, I remember nothing about this. Where the fuck am I? I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. Yelping dogs is creepy. But I do remember something about dogs being abused or something, or used for experimental things. I think we'll get to that eventually. How about this? To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Wire, the most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. Wow, what a mouthful. It was as it was told about an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. Staying in a nearby village called Alstad, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetched the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me.
It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Okay. I guess there's nothing left in here. 'Cause this isn't fucking creepy. This place is like a fucking maze. Okay. See the note. Oh,
Let's see what you have to offer.
bro.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Ew. Ew. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to produce the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. This guy's fucking twisted. Like, this is like worse than dark magic. Ew. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Okay, so... God, this is weird. Ugh. You know, like, you made it weird with the fucking sounds and music. Like, I could have opened that and saw bones and totally been okay if it weren't for that. Like, I'd seen plenty enough as it is. That's where we came from, right? So we go this way. Oh no, we go this way. Aha! I remember now. Okay, I'll be right back.